So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And the counter is on. Now it's Lewandowski. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez. Oh, tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Dumfries really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Balde gets rid without sophistication. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch.
Shot, surely! And he's straight offside.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shot could be on, and he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. DiMarco. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he was quick to react. And it's Barella. Zielinski.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking it.
Barella! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been... In he goes again! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bisek. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. DiMarco. Can he get it through? Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Lopez, and it's been played through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Sucic. That's a good ball out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Pings in across. He gets big! De Jong with the clearance. Rafinha. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kubasi. This is De Jong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gavi. Balde. Barella. Lovely pass, but can he... Oh, shooting chance! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. He's had it taken off him. Levin is having a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Gavi. Oh, good read. Dumfries. Inter Milan finding their passes. Martinez. He's through, now is he in? A lot of space ahead of him. Martinez! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Rashford. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Carlos Augusto cuts it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that... A header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. This is the time you need that pace.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Barella. Oh, that's neat. Fernandez. Fermin. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zielinski. Nicely aimed pass. Now the cross. He's got full. Oh, he's been caught now. Has another go. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, what has happened here? Hoisted in. And the finish! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Takes a shot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Barella. Balde does really well there, he is strong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
DiMarco, and that could set him on his way. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Struck first time. Oh, denied at the last.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Martinez. He'll try to keep this alive. Darmian has it in a wide position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.